If I could describe Elisa in one word, I'd say tectonic. The earth moves. She's like a force of nature.
I would say she's focused.
One word that comes to my mind is instigator, and I mean that in the most loving, positive way, because in our profession, you have to have instigators. You have to have people who care so deeply, but are so intelligent, and have a vision for what's possible, and that, to me, is what an instigator is.
If I could describe myself in one word, I'd like to say I'm funny. But I'm actually more than that. I'm very fortunate. I'm just very, very fortunate. Everywhere along the line, I have just been in the right place at the right time, which is kind of a big deal.
Everything she touches within the profession has gotten better and has moved forward as a consequence of her efforts and her energy. And she has a lot of energy and she has a lot of clarity.
She is a leader in what it means to do real, holistic financial life planning, and also what it means to build a firm and bring on the next generation. But she continues to lead by being engaged with the association and the profession. So she didn't go back. She didn't say, oh, I'm done, I checked the box, I've been a leader. No, she continues to show up to be a dean of the residency program, to hang out with the next gen community, to challenge us to imagine what is the true potential of this profession, and that's her impact.
She is somebody that really is focused to get things done, and people respect. And that's the key thing, is that respect level that she has from everybody in the profession. She's the only person I know that can really listen to conversations, especially in a boardroom, and then bring it to a certain point that can really sum it up and move the conversation along so you can come up with a conclusion.
My relationship with Elisa Bowie is business partner, husband, soulmate. We were meant to be together in every possible sense. She's everything to me, and she would be everything to me even if I wasn't a financial planner, but somehow it's all mixed together.
There is always that exquisite, heartfelt, infectious laugh. She could be across the highway and I would hear that laugh and know Elisa's.
As much as she's passionate about the financial planning profession, as much as she has devoted, decades of time and energy to growing the profession, she's all about family and friends and all of the living beings in her life.
I would like to be remembered as a little bit of a change agent. I hope that myself, my husband, my business partner, my now partners, I hope that we're change agents. I think that this is the most amazing profession in the world. It makes me very happy to be just a part of helping it progress.
We recognize one woman in the wealth management profession for her career-long contribution to the industry. This annual award is inspired by and named after ALexandra Armstrong.
Woo! Yeah.
ALexandra Armstrong is the chairman and founder of Armstrong Plumbing and More, and it celebrates pioneers in the field of financial planning. It recognizes women who have had long careers and as advisors and a track record of leadership in the profession, as well as at charitable organizations, and a demonstrated commitment to serve as a role model or a mentor to other women. It also acknowledges women who have earned the admiration and respect of their peers. I am thrilled to recognize Elisa Bowie, co-founder and CEO of Yes Be Bully, as the 2019 recipient of the Investment News ALexandra Armstrong Award for Lifetime Achievement in Financial Planning.
person other than my husband, and I might start talking to my doggy voice, oh, you good little girls. That's all I've done for the last year and a half. So I would say that it seems impossible that an award like this could be even better, but it's even better because it's named after Alex Armstrong.
Yes.
Alex she's the epitome of a mentor for everyone she gets into, and it's not always comfortable even to be mentored by her, but it's always good. And so she's been a mentor and a dear friend of mine for longer than either of us would even want to say, and she's a big part of why I am who I am in this profession. So I just want to say a couple things about how we got here. It's just been fascinating. I'm so happy to be back in this room with all y'all. I'm not even putting this out, but I'm so happy to be back in this room with you all. It feels like we just, started right back up where we finished before the pandemic. So I want to just talk about how I think we got here, and then where I think we go next. And the how we got here part is, and I want to make this appreciative. I'm going to have to say a few challenges first. We got here despite the obstacles. I like to say, we got here walking uphill both ways. So, we got here and back walking uphill both ways. But truthfully, a lot of us got here being called aggressive rather than assertive. We got here being called loud or opinionated rather than thoughtful. And that caused a lot of us to either go out and be independent, that was me, or make sure that we were working in an organization that honors women. So we've done a lot, and it still feels like we're swimming through mud. There's just so much further to go. And someone said in the panel, I think it was the last panel this morning, that they were appreciative of what we had done, but we need to go bigger. I mean, we just simply need to go bigger. So I don't think we need to stop anything we're doing, the one-on-one individual stuff, but we need to get to a big place. And I think one of the pieces that will get us there is to make sure that I'm guessing most people in this room don't apologize for your objectives, but a lot of women do. Having life balance does not mean you can't have a very powerful career. And taking care of family or community or loved ones, or my goodness, maybe even taking care of yourself, does not mean that you're not putting your career on a front burner. But I've barely ever seen a stove that didn't have at least 2 front burners, and many of them have many more than that. So that I think is I think that's part of the next discussion we have is to really appreciate ourselves for what we've done, and yet there's a place to go that's way bigger than what we're doing, and we're going to have to do it by leadership. I have lipstick in here too. Thank you very much. I really appreciate
That was amazing. What a video. Very inspirational.